Peaches and James opens the magic door to arrive at level 3 in the land of the unicorns. They have 2 more levels to pass in order to be free from this world and get the antidote for the poison the queen put in them. They open the door to find a field of various pastel-colored tulips that were about the same height as James and Peaches, and in the sky were marshmallows floating around like clouds.
I'm impressed. You guys did very well. Let's just hope that you'll do just as well for the last 2 rounds. Okay, since last time it was Handsome Boy controlling Little Butterfly's movements, I think this time it should be my Little Butterfly's turn to control her partner. The rules are simple. James, your eyes will be closed and Peaches will climb on your back and be the one to tell you where to go. You'll have only 3 minutes. Your goal is to go into the field and find the withered queen tulip and bring back color into her petals. Poor girl has lost all her pollen and she can't reproduce anymore. She became so sad that she lost all her happiness and the color she once had. And naughty James, you already tasted the sweet nectar from the mecha flower, didn't you?
James was flushed and embarrassed. He couldn't resist tasting the sweet nectar from the flower in the last round.
The nectar is like magic honey that will help to revive the queen tulip to come back to life again. If you don't save her, all the beautiful tulips you see around her will wither away with her, and you'll both be stuck in a field of gray, withered flowers.
Peaches immediately climbs onto James's shoulder to look into the vast field of various colored tulips, trying to find the withered flower queen.
Peaches, have you found her?
Wait, I'm still looking for... Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, just go straight, James. Straight. Oh, wait. Okay, turn left here.
And there it was, the withered queen tulip, which was now lower than all the other tulips, so James had to kneel down. James started to lick the petal, but then the flower moved away quickly.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, the queen is sometimes shy, so if she feels unsafe, she will move away. You went in too fast and scared her.
So James put his head down, and he slowly kissed the petals first. Then, he slowly sticks out his tongue with the honey around it and gently places his tongue on the petals in a rhythm, looping back and forth. James gently flicks his tongue and then draws circles on the petals, looping again and again until he finds the right time to circle into the inner petals, petal by petal. Peaches, who's still on his back, can see the color changing, so she directs him on exactly how and where to move his tongue to get to the right spot.
Okay, and now drag your tongue to the left, slowly, up and down. Good. The petals are changing colors. And now to the right, slowly, up and down. Good. I think the flower is used to your touch now. So you can speed it up. Left, left, up.
She couldn't wait anymore. She rushes him to go faster.
Faster, James. There. Right there. That's it.
As he was trying to maintain the speed and pressure, his tongue started to feel tired, so he switched to using his lips and gently kissing on the petals instead. Peaches screams.
James, we're almost there. Faster. Faster. Go more in the middle. Hurry. Faster. I said faster.
She rushes him as if she couldn't take it anymore. He can feel her thighs getting warmer and tensing up around him. He knew he was doing it right. And then, from a tulip that felt and tasted bland as paper, she started to blossom and then project a sweet smell just like her old self. She changes into a pinky peach color and then explodes a sweet smell all over the fields. Suddenly, the two felt the floor under them separate, and then they both fall into the deep, dark hole. Peaches and James opened their eyes once more, but this time, they were on the edge of an arena. They see Queen Alicia and her cat companion in a cool and refreshing water stage.
Finally, we meet face to face. I'd like to officially welcome you to my world again. So, what do you guys think of my warm welcome? From the out-of-breath looks on your faces and the pollen all over your bodies, I would say you must have really enjoyed yourselves. This level will be easy. You just have to go against me. And I promise that I won't use any magic on you, as it would be pretty unfair. I know. And once you defeat me, I will be more than happy to give you the antidote to remove the poison. Easy, right? You can choose yourselves what you want. Whether it's to go against me both together, it doesn't matter. Normal humans like you can't defeat me.
Peaches and James looks at each other. James wanted to jump in and fight her, but on the other hand, she's still a woman. So Peaches nods to signal that she will be the one taking this fight, and she slowly steps onto the water stage, through the curtains, to face Alicia.
Wow, look at you, my little unicorn, coming through the water curtain. Aren't you looking delicious?
Peaches doesn't say anything back. She just looks at the queen with a naughty expression, as the queen looks at her like she's a little plaything.
Your face is showing me that I can go all out, which I'm happy to please you.
The queen was the one to pounce at Peaches. Peaches completely lost her balance, so she falls over with the queen riding her. Peaches wouldn't give up. She kept fighting with all of her strength. Both were wrestling on the ground, and the queen was just as wet as Peaches, not only from the water, but also from the sweat running along her hairline and neck. Peaches' heart was racing so fast. She was getting tingles running up and down her body.
Why does the queen look so good?
James, who was standing on the sidelines, is watching and thinking.
What's going on? This is so hot.
It was the clothes that was stuck to their skin, the beads of sweat dripping down their neck and body, and their pleasured expressions. Peaches was so attracted to the queen that she completely lost her focus, and Alicia managed to kick her in the stomach.
Ah!
That sound woke them both up from their enchantment. When James saw Peaches get hurt, he knew that there was no way they were going to win this with just Peaches in there. He had no choice now. Even if he didn't want to fight a woman, he knew he had to get him and Peaches home, and he had to get the antidote. He then quickly ran through the water curtain and picked Peaches up.
Finally! With one person it was fun, but with two, this is gonna be even better.
James turned to look at the woman in his arms.
Are you okay, Peaches?
I'm okay. I just lost focus for a second.
It's okay. Why don't you go rest and I'll take over from now?
No, I won't let you do it alone. The queen is really cunning, so I can't leave you.
Alright, enough already. Come on, both of you.
To fight against two people did not give the queen a disadvantage at all. In fact, she was having the time of her life. She hasn't done something like this in a long time. Queen Alicia grabs Peaches and locks her in with her arms. And no matter how much Peaches struggled, she just couldn't free herself from Alicia's strong arms. So James jumps in to help free Peaches, but somehow couldn't tear Peaches away. So he tries and tries to pull at Alicia's arms, but no matter what he did, he couldn't move them. So he grabs onto Queen Alicia's coat, but instead of pulling them apart, Queen Alicia's coat started to tear off of her. It must have sparked something in the queen, because when she tried to push James away, all three of them fell over on top of each other. It became total chaos. They started wrestling. Arms and legs were hooking onto each other. Everyone was trying their best to stop their opponent from getting up. James tried to focus and told himself he had to help Peaches. He reaches his hand out to grab Peaches' arm, but instead, he accidentally grabbed Alicia's thigh, which made both James and Peaches blush. James quickly took his hand off as if he had touched a hot plate, and that made Alicia lose her balance and fall over. Now Alicia was unable to move, but she must have twisted both of her ankles during the fall, and she couldn't even use her magic. She was not only unable to get up, she really could barely move. She looks in front of her and sees James comforting Peaches and lifting her up. She smiles slyly. There was no way she was gonna let them get away. Peach takes a deep breath to calm herself. Almost there. She's almost there. But then she hears footsteps coming from the stairs. It couldn't be anyone else other than, "Peaches, dinner's ready. Come downstairs now." Then Peach's mom walks away.
Oof, that was close. It's good I can hear her footsteps, or else I would be in big trouble.
Peach's mom is very conservative. She's always watching her every move. Peaches isn't even allowed to have a lock on the door. She says they shouldn't have secrets from each other, and that if something dangerous happens, her mom can come in and help her. But Peaches knows it's just an excuse. Because every time, even when she's on the phone, her mom will make an excuse to come in, just to make sure she's not talking to a guy. Even when she's watching TV in her room, her mom will come in and watch with her, because she's afraid that she'll watch an R-rated movie. After dinner, Peaches goes back to her room feeling so frustrated over the emotions she built up. But she's too afraid to explore further now, because she's afraid her mom will come in again. So she just tries to sleep. But her head is filled with all the images and scenes that she fantasized about. It felt so real, and it made her feel so good that she just felt like she was going crazy. They weren't real. How could it make her feel so good? Is she a freak that likes to imagine perverted and dirty things? The thoughts in her head were swirling and swirling around so much, until she fell asleep. When she woke up again, it wasn't even morning yet. She hasn't woken up this early for months. It must be all the built-up emotions that she couldn't release.
What am I going to do about this? Alicia.
And the image of the locker room came back.
It's because of her that's made me like this. So she has to help me.
She grabs her phone quickly and texts her.
Hey, it's Peaches. Or, Unicorn or whatever. I need your help.
Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers